James, what have you forgotten today?
My skis.
Whoops-a-daisy. Off you go.
Hello, welcome to this snow report by Sauze Online on Friday the 11th of February, which means that next week we are into half term. Well, it is a little bit busier, isn't it? Today, I think it is a little bit busier. More the wind. I hope you can hear me. I'm going to keep this short. To be honest, I've not been up all week, so I'm not probably the best person to explain what the ski conditions have been like. Sinead, you've been had a few days up on your own, haven't you? Yeah. So, how did you find it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. They're definitely keeping the pistes in pretty decent condition.
Pretty decent condition. Yep. Yeah. We bumped into Eddie, who's been out here for a couple of weeks. So this is what he had to say. Eddie! The Limoncello Ski Club.
Yes, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Really good, thanks.
Very good.
James.
Hello, Jay.
You're right.
I am. How are you?
Very good.
Yeah.
Snow is excellent over this side, I would say.
There we go. And you've been here for 2 weeks.
I have.
This lad has suffered for 2 weeks in Sauze. No. So, what's your expert analysis of the snow there, Eddie?
Well, I think the snow is holding up fantastically well.
It is.
Look at that.
Look at that. They're still spraying, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are still spraying. There's a mound of snow up there, so... And we've also had a couple of friends out. Emily, we've just been for your birthday lunch at Shoutouts. Many happy returns once again. And this is what Emily had to say. What's the skiing been like?
Amazing. They have done very well keeping the piece going. The lessons have been brilliant, and we love Sauze for an holiday.
Yes. Yes, so we're at the top of the Lagunero chairlift. This is the Run 11 coming back into Sportinia. As you can tell here, the coverage is great, and we've been doing 2000 today. Again, those lower slopes, like I've mentioned before, are still holding up well. Don't expect snow off to the sides when you get lower down, but doesn't matter because that's not where you're skiing. You're skiing on the piste, and on the piste is still skiing very well. A little bit of good news. Just looking around, you can see the clouds starting to gather over towards the French side. That's the French border, that ridge there. We've had clouds over that way pretty much all morning. We did have a bit of cloud coverage over us as well this morning, and there was a sprinkling. There was probably about 8 flakes of snow in the air, but I think that's that's heralding a change, and we are expecting a system to come in over the weekend. Hopefully we might get a bit of snow Saturday, maybe Sunday, and then Monday it is forecasting that we have not as much as originally was forecast, but we'll take anything right now, to be honest with you. But at the moment, last time I looked, it's probably about 8-10 centimetres of snow potentially coming in on Monday. So for those arriving on Sunday, that is excellent news indeed. I've checked the wind. I don't think the wind is going to play a role next week. It certainly did this last week, Monday. We had horrendous winds, and of course the lifts were shut. They opened some of them again later on in the afternoon, but yeah, not a good start for those who've been out there this week. But anyway, hopefully the wind is not going to play a part next week.
Whoa, check out that onesie. Very bright.
Okay, just before we're going to go off and do a bit more of a ski, I've got a couple of shout outs, if I can see, because I haven't got my glasses on. But this is from Eddie. Now, the Limoncello ski team, Eddie and, well, Jay and Eddie have been here for 2 weeks at least. And Kev and Cassandra arrived on Wednesday, and then Helen, Paul and Emma were due out, but unfortunately, yes, there's been a bit of an accident there, so really sorry that you couldn't come out, but hopefully next time. And then we had the Bradford lads back after, was it a couple of years? Yeah, the Bradford lads, saw you in Moncrons on Tuesday. Nice to see some local fellas, and well, of course, Pete on crutches. You didn't even get to ski, mate. Flippin' heck. Hopefully next time, and look after that knee. And then we have a special mention for, are you ready? David, Annabella and Julia from Bromley. You're coming out next week, I believe. So I hope you guys have a fantastic time, and I'll hopefully see you up in Sportinia. Oh, and also, once again, thank you for the kindness of Tetty and Stuart, who brought yet more beer and chocolate and everything for their second week this season. That's very kind of you guys, thank you very much. And Neil Hudson, you also brought a couple of bottles of beer out. The generosity of people is, well, it shows no bounds, so thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Hello. So, in summary, we are still skiing. It is still very nice. Some of those patches are getting a little bit bigger, and it is quite compact underfoot, but I would say for the majority of the pistes, they are still skiing very well indeed. Thank you very much. So I expect it to be a little bit busier obviously next week. I've already noticed a difference this week. It is busier now. We're into February. There's a few more Italian voices I've heard, and does seem to be a bit more a bit busier on the slopes. So but anyway, that's to be expected. We are in February, and also don't forget the all-important forecast. We do have a little bit of snow for Monday. I just hope it comes, and yeah, it'll just help freshen things up. But I've had it on good authority from some friends who've been to San Sicario today as well, that it's skiing quite nice over there, and also Sestriere was superb, they said. So there is still plenty of skiing, ladies and gentlemen. Do not worry. So if you are out next week, I hope that we see you on the mountain. If we do, say hello. We'll be doing our Moncrons meet and greet on Tuesday at about 5:30 for a couple of hours. So if you are out and you want to come along and say hello, it'd be great to see you there. So that's it. Hopefully next week we'll bring you an update from Sestriere, because it is the Olympics after all. It'd be nice to do it on the Olympic run for you. So watch out for next week's snow report coming to you live from Sestriere. Until then, see you later.
Absolutely. Bluebird skies and snow on the pistes.
Happy days.
Happy days.
And finally, a special mention for Sheila Gilhooly. Hello, Sheila. I feel like I should call you Mrs. Gilhooly, to be honest with you. But I've had it on good authority from Claire and Martin that I can call you Sheila. So this run is for you, Sheila. Sit back and enjoy.